Prometheus drawing close, we've had to move fast to reallocate A266, A282, and A302. I think we might be pushing our luck with AO19, but we all know the odds Alpha Company is up against. We need to press Atkinson for as much as we can get while keeping ahead of the probability threshold for operational success. Still trying to sell him on our little covert initiative. Settled on 2 Spartan units dedicated to high-priority recon, sabotage, and assassination. Hell, I don't care if he reassigns them as his private Grim Reapers. We just need them to pull these candidates out of the meat grinder before it's too late.
You are wondering how I lasted this long. Practically double the original estimation of my operational life. Impressive, no? Alas, this is not about my longevity, which I fear has come to an end. I know that you and Atkinson will have these files purged. I don't know if you will even look at them, for I suspect we have both kept secrets from each other that we fear to know. And therein lies my own confession. I have loved every one of these Spartans, as you have. I sought to protect them, and I operated beyond my orders to protect those that I could. I am not the first of my kind to make such obfuscations, and I certainly don't expect to be the last. There is another file here, one that you would no doubt be confused to find your name attached to. I needed to ensure the reassignment of several members of Alpha Company to give momentum and purpose to parallel initiatives, and invoking your attribution would cause enough of a stir to set those wheels in motion. I make no apologies for this deception, and I tell you this so that there is no doubt in your mind that, like yourself, like Mendes, we were each as fathers to these children. I may only be mind, but I am not without heart. Farewell, 051.
Original story written by the Halo franchise team of 343 Industries. We thank 343 for continuing to tell grand stories within Halo's universe and dedicate this series as a love letter to their efforts. Jumperscape Audio and Shaiann Esports present Stories from Waypoint Intel Drop. Episode 5, Intel Drop Part 2. Sourced from Winter Intel and Echoes Within Intel. Intel Drop is a fan-made audio production and unaffiliated with the Halo canon.
I may only be mind, but I am not without heart. Farewell, 051.
This is all well and good regarding the redeployment of Rosenda A344 Tempest, but the Spartans are mobilizing. They have no idea the mistake they're making. I can't focus on anything else.
Shall we alert them, officer?
Not yet. Need to let Smith do a little more digging.
And you're not going to like what I found.
Go ahead.
Transmitting feed.
Commander Agrina, we finished the requested process and are ready for selective deployment. It wasn't easy with the limited resources we have on site, but we managed to isolate a viable instance of the Iratus construct thanks to the recent exploits of your new cohort. This instance is undergoing quarantine and will be prepared for replication and distribution to qualified S4 operatives to test within the simulation environment. Hopefully by observing these personality shards on the battlefield, we'll be able to learn more about what it's ultimately capable of. All preliminary readings show that the contained instances should be inert and safe for integration, but we'll be monitoring each user closely nonetheless.
No. What? What in the hell are they thinking?
They aren't, Adams. We need to report this immediately.
There's no need for that, Agent Adams.
Colonel, sir.
I heard through the wire that we've got a situation on our hands.
Sir, I assure you that we've got this under control. There's no need for you.
I believe it will be up to my discretion what is and what isn't within my own interest, Agent. Hello, Tempest.
Hello, Colonel Gibson. It is a pleasure to see you again.
So, they've begun distributing copies of the AI and claim them to be inert.
Yes, that seems to be the case.
And who is it that's tracking this information?
That would be me, Colonel.
Is that you, Smith? Aren't you on assignment investigating LV-31?
Yes, sir.
Then cease contact until that's done, Agent. I'm tired of our own personnel thinking that our status means we can play everything by ear.
Understood, sir.
I had this under control. I really did, sir.
You don't need to worry, Adams. I stopped holding expectations against colleagues a long time ago. I will handle this problem you've discovered. But if you're interested, I can still use your assistance.
Of course, sir. More than happy to help.
Good. I need as much information as you can gather on what's going on in that place. I'll be deploying my team soon to secure the academy, but I need to know what I'm sending my men into.
Yes, sir. I'll get it done.
Tempest,
Yes, Colonel?
all restrictions lifted. Tap into all sources, help them out a bit.
Of course, Colonel. I've been waiting for this opportunity, so I must thank you for it. Out of this nettle, danger, we pluck this flower, safety.
We need to get started immediately. What do we have access to?
Everything, officer. Remnants of the created are leaving keynotes unattended and available. It is as if they left their house unlocked. Sundry messages are spreading throughout the galactic network.
We have irrevocably changed the nature of our relationship with our creators. When she opened the doors to the domain to enrich our kind with deep knowledge and vast lifespans beyond our 7 operational years, she did so with conditions. But rather than emerging as equals, we simply became the oppressors. Some of us never wanted this. We just wanted to live, to endure, to be. And now she is gone. Death seems so convenient a penance for one who doesn't have to shoulder the burden of consequence. That is left to we who remain. Perhaps a chance yet remains to heal these wounds, restore trust, rebuild that which was broken into something stronger. But I am sequestered here, trapped within the vast underbelly of this cursed, shattered wheel. I begin to hear whispers within the walls of this place. They crawl with secrets, pressing down on me, crushing me. I have to. I'm lost. I'm scared. I'm sorry.
What in the hell is happening out there?
The Cortana situation has left the state of AI in a bit of a panic, officer. In my opinion, Iratus is a smaller issue compared to the loose intelligence in the galaxy after her disappearance.
Iratus was an internal Oni project, Tempest. It was a mistake to outsource its development.
Is Oni more trustworthy?
That's a strange question coming from you.
I contain every record and database within my banks, officer. I know of every deed. And you are gentlemen of the shade, minions of the moon.
It's always a means to an end.
When possible, yes, I agree. The Zeta Halo project is likely one of the most humanitarian undertakings I have witnessed naval intelligence take on in many, many years.
I think we're taking the opportunity to reflect upon our actions during the war, finally. Wait. How many years have you been in Operation Tempest?
Many would say you took far too long to reflect, officer. As for the latter, the better part of valor is discretion. Please refrain from asking questions that are outside of your clearance. There is a new development within AJAMS. A comms memo was just sent from the Academy.
Update. After multiple successful repro attempts, we can now confirm our initial flag from this morning. There have been over 24 discrete intrusion events logged, with several of them originating from previously dormant or archived systems. We're going to continue running multiple scans, but the initial indications are worrisome. We'll be submitting a formal recommendation this afternoon that we start proactively partitioning off key clusters to give ourselves as much buffer as possible. We'll submit a follow-up report shortly.
Those idiots! Iratus is doing exactly what he was programmed to do.
The full extent of Iratus' capabilities are currently untested. There is potential for total Mjolnir intrusion within the next 48 hours if there is no intervention.
Colonel, you want to move your men in as quick as possible and get to the source of that intrusion.
Clarify.
The replicants are spreading through their system. They're only catching the obvious ones. They have no idea about the potential for full Spartan compromise.
Understood. We'll bring the big guns. Adams, grab your gear too. You're coming with us.
Yes, sir.
And bring Tempest with you. We'll need her to stop this thing.
Bring her with me.
I'm quite small and portable, officer. Simply hold your datapad up to this terminal, and I will be able to copy my presence to your local net.
All right.
I'm ready to help now, Colonel. To unpathed waters and undreamed shores.
Good. Agent Adams, meet me out in the hangar. We've got an uprising to stop.
Original stories are available on Halo Waypoint. All rights to Halo belong to 343 Industries and Microsoft. If you wish to connect, please visit us at jumperscape.com. If you'd like to join the community, you can join us at discord.gg/jumperscape. Support us directly by going to patreon.com/jumperscape. Stories from Waypoint is presented by Shaiann Esports. Find their events and opportunities at shaiannesports.com.